Hey, Ed Drost here.
And Stephen Rieker.
Stephen Rieker, and I'll tell you what, we have an interview tonight with. He was on a Zoom. We're using part of the Zoom, and he's a network marketing leader. He's been in the industry 35 years. He's made many dollars, millions of dollars, and he's also a consultant on companies how to create a good network marketing company. Fortunately, he is our upline. So like I said, we've talked before about the leadership in this country, and Mark is one of the top leaders. So look, I'm just going to go right to having him, tell you the 5 reasons. He gives you 5 reasons that 3 is a 5-star company. So that's what we're talking about. Finding a company that's a 5-star company.
Okay. For me, because I consulted for the industry, I get the opportunity over my career to have 2 hats. One corporate hat, where I've been, a corporate consultant, and then I've also been down in the trenches building, just like all of you, for years and years and years. But I know what a good company looks like, and there's a way to really score it. I had this philosophy that you look at the 5 most important pillars of a company, and you can give it a report card, from 1 star to 5 star. And it really is, and the closer you get to a 25-star company, that's when you've kind of hit gold, if that makes sense. And the first and the most important one is management. It's like, what is the management? Who are they? What do they stand for? And to me, that's companies fall and rise on leadership, period. Now, I've known Daniel Piku longer than any of you guys. So I know him 3 years prior to any of you guys. And honestly, he is probably the smartest guy. I tease him because he's so dang smart. I'm like, I'd love to see you on Jeopardy. I tease him because it's funny through the course of me knowing him, just how because he's got a photographic memory. There's nothing that goes in there. He sorts it in files, and he has to pause sometimes, and he has to sort through his files to remember information. But chances are, Melissa, he probably remembers the exact minute that he met you, time, date stamped in his mind. He says, I met you on such and such date at this hotel. And I see him do that all the time. And I just it's funny that, and so, but the thing I love most about Daniel, he's a brilliant businessman. And this is a space that he just absolutely loves and he's passionate about. And I've never seen anybody that was more poised to take on that next level role than Mr. Daniel Piku. And as I've gotten to know all of the individuals over there, we're just very, very fortunate to have this level of leadership and compassion, understanding, and love and commitment. I've never seen anyone work harder than Daniel, ever. I always, I'm telling you, the guy just is a robot in that regard. So I always have to say, slow down a little bit. You don't want to burn yourself out. But his commitment is 5-star. Who he is and what he stands for and his understanding and is absolutely 5-star. And so that's the first thing I look for. That's, if you've got that, then, you can pivot and adjust and do amazing things. Second is product. This is just anybody that knows anything about who we are and what we represent. I don't even need to, it's a 5-star product. No questions about that. So then, you look at timing, and timing means different things to different people. But I always say, look, there is this concept called first mover's advantage. If you get a stock tip early, it can pay huge dividends. And we have that opportunity as well, is to get in at the very beginning. You're the first person on the block to have it. You can go talk to millions of people right now, and no one has ever heard of 3 International. So that is, and again, I don't think that timing will ultimately determine, that you can't go on and make millions, because I've seen some of the biggest players come in 3 or 4 or 5 years down the road. But I'll tell you what, getting in the beginning and getting that early stock tip is special, and it allows you to really get a jump start. especially if you're fairly new at the industry. And then you look at compensation structure. And you want kind of the latest and greatest. The thing I love about our compensation structure is that it really hits both of the best, kind of best of both worlds. One is you have a binary structure that allows you to go infinitely deep. And if you know the concept, this is kind of my specialty. You get security when you build depth. When you can go infinite levels of deep, to track volume, just sales volume, not multi-level volume, that is a powerful way to create security. Your security is in your depth. And then if you happen to be a really good, if you have the ability to recruit and do it better than other people, it's a personal reward. If you have the ability to bring in more people in the business, we call it the width factor, going wide. That's where the wealth really comes in. So you get the best of both worlds, unlimited depth, unlimited, width, and you get to marry the two. And so this concept in a plan is the most attractive in the world. It's the one that is, being heralded as the most genius of all plans out there, because it is just fair all the way across the board for everybody. And so I love that element of it. And then, so that's the fourth one, and I give ours a 5-star. So, and then the last one is the company, is their heart right? Is their compassion right? Are they willing to give back to the world and do great things in the world? And if a company is willing to give back to make a difference in the world and bless lives, I automatically give them a 5-star. I mean, in that regard. And you look at, we checked all the boxes. Management, 5-star, in my opinion. And you guys can take it or leave it, but 2, products, 5-star. 3, timing, 5-star. 4, compensation structure, 5-star. Charity, giving back, making a difference, blessing life, 5 stars. And so I would say, look, this is how I evaluate companies. If I were looking at a company, and that's what leaders look at. So when they're looking at 3 from the outside, these are the 5 things that people are looking at if they're in the know. And if any of those are, and some you might say, well, geez, that's only their product. It's not that great. It's a 2-star. To me, that's enough for me to walk away. You know what I mean? And so I don't know if that helps you or not, but that's how I critique companies. And that's how I've taught. And I've written ebooks about how to choose the correct company. And that's information I can help you, as you go through how to select a good network marketing company. But this is as good as it gets. I've never seen this level of leadership where, honestly, there are hundreds of people that have made 6 figures in this company already, which I have never seen in 35 years. It's exceptional leadership and good people too.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, Stephen.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to make this kind of quick here.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I'm just going to we'll just run through this very quickly. So here we are. We got leadership. This is Daniel Pico. We got the leadership, number 1. You heard what Mark said.
Yep.
Number 2, we got the product. Our product is top of the notch. No one out there has what we have. We talked about that last night. It's a blue ocean opportunity. It's all because of cellular absorption technology.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all because of this man right here, Dr. Dan Gluber, who is 15 years in this cellular absorption formulation. And then we're talking about timing. Like you said, most of the time, if you can get in the momentum phase of a company, it's gold. And like I said, get in before the wave. We're in before the wave. We're creating the wave.
Mm-hmm.
That's the beauty of what we're doing. So here's our opportunity right now. 14 countries right out of the gate. So we're a global company. We got a global platform. We're seamless. And the product is sent all over the world. And last but not least, our compensation plan. We have training on the compensation plan. We can send you that. Me and Stephen will go into, we'll both fall asleep going through a compensation plan, but we don't want to.
It's just the best hybrid version of a compensation plan that's ever existed. It's fantastic.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what, like you said. And so here we are. The company is 3. You probably haven't heard of it, but you're going to hear of it.
You sure are.
And hopefully me and Steve are going to be doing a lot of lives, and we're going to put a lot of things out there because we want you to hear about this. We believe in the company. We believe in the product. We're heading out to Salt Lake City on Monday. So
Yes,
we're all
we are.
excited. The company's launching May 22nd.
It
So
is.
Stephen, you wrap it up because we got, maybe leave it at that. We'll put another 30 seconds on this.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Mark Ewell has been in the industry an awful long time. And as he said, both from a management as well as a business building mode standpoint. And so we do really have the best of the best situation. And really this first mover's advantage for people that understand getting into a business at the right time. This is the time. Okay. I mean, we're launching Monday. Now is the time. Get in now. Get in on the ground floor. Catch the wave and be a part of our fantastic team. We love to work hard. We love to play hard and have fun along the way. Join us.
Yeah, we're going to leave it at that. And Mark started at 21 years old. So he, like I said, he's been around he's been around it in all kinds of things, not in this new beautiful technology we're doing right now.
Correct.
Again, hey everybody, you have a great night.
Good
Me and
night,
Stephen
folks.
love you, appreciate you. Thanks for coming on, and we'll connect with you all whenever.
Next time.
Yeah, next time.
There you go. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Good
See ya.
night, Ed.